Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and I'm live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Just got done filming a new player video. That's why you see Baby J2 in the account name here. New players get a ton of cool stuff, so go check out that video if you're a new player or want to see what the new player experience is. But this video is all about what we are getting as players of the global game in about 4 months. We're going to do the Future Friday preview video. Let's see what we've got coming down the pipe real quick. So here we go. We have 2 new units on the way in about 4 months. One of them a free MR unit, Deah, and new Howlett coming out in JP, plus a new piece of gear and some +6s. So a real quick overview of these. Again, this is not the full preview. This is just a, hey, maybe you should be kind of excited for this if you want to be. Let's talk about Skyrider Howlett. So Howlett, not a unit I anticipated ever getting like a new version, but we do have Tay in our guild who really likes Howlett, so he's probably going to be excited about Ice Sky Sword Rider Howlett. He is a magic-based sword user, so again, staying with that like Howlett theme, but switching from wind to ice. His master ability, he's all about giving himself magic and AoE resist. I think that's pretty good. His dream ability gives him healing power up, okay, strike resistance, and upgrades one of his moves. If we're really quickly going to take a look at his skills, his new job gives these support skills. Elegant Work is an HP slash resist, missile resist. Now this is interesting because it's 20 slash resist in exchange for -5 missile resistance. That's a lot of slash resistance to gain, but there is a little bit of a drawback and you gain some HP. So again, it looks like he's meant to be somebody who can take a hit or two based on that support ability. And then natural talent, this upgrades to Genius Swordsmanship, which is a really cool name for a skill. It is a magic increasing move that gives slash attack penetration. Love that. And he will dispel haste, just always, I guess, when he has this on. So he's going to walk out there, and anybody who's going too fast, he's like, I'm an ice unit, I'm made to make people slow, I'm going to slow you down. So that's his new support skills right there. His new job is a mix of slashing and magic damage. All of it scales straight off of magic, 120%. Here you see he can give himself some more resistances, so really leaning into that resistance build. That could be kind of his thing. He also has a shield. Order of the Sword Saint reduces damage taken 50% by 3 times per self, and absorb 30% of damage done for 3 turns for allies, while also increasing his reaction block rate. This skill looks absolutely OP. Not only is it a shield, but it also gives absorb damage to his group and reaction block rate to himself. This looks like the move you're gonna build his like early game around. If you think that looks really cool, I do. Maybe this is a guy, if you're an ice bruiser type of player, that you start saving for. Really cool move right there. I also want to show out another move. This again goes into his bruiserness. He has a 25 defense and spirit diamond-shaped AoE buff. I know defense and spirit is not what it used to be in War of the Visions, but I do think this is really, really cool. Like, yes, people probably have defense pin, people probably have spirit pin, but force them to build it. Like, maybe they didn't. Maybe they ignored defense and spirit pin on their build. This would punish them. It's a really cool group buff. It's not as good as this one. This one's better, but if you wanted to run his sub job of his new job, that is a cool thing that he has. He also has Rune Knight, which would give him Drain Evoke. This is a great move for powering up his next attack by giving him that magic buff and slash pin for 3 turns. That's probably the reason you run that. Also a big wind killer build right here if you're fighting wind teams. Cleric is weird still. And then his limit break is a barrier breaker, gives him 50 spirit pin, hits in a massive diamond shaped AoE, is a slashing move that scales off of magic. So that's a quick look at new Howlett. Deah is a free MR unit. So we do have another free MR coming down the pipe. She's a water giveaway unit, which makes me think water selection going to be much easier with a give out 120. I doubt many people will be dream upgrading her, but you never know. Let's take a quick look at what she is. She does bring a TMR katana that has magic and initial AP on it. I could see this being useful in some like PvE cases, something like that. A quick look at her skills. Her job, is it a new job? Yes, Sword Sorcerer. Now, Sword Sorcerer uses a katana. Go figure. I don't know who did that math. But her sword sorcerer support skills is a magic up, AP consumption down, accuracy buff. I like that one. And then an HP up, fire resistance. So maybe a particular anti-fire unit right here. And a high accuracy anti-fire unit could be very good against fire evade teams. You know, fire evade with the incoming Yuffie for us about to be more of a thing than ever. Quick look at her job right here. She has one chaining move that also increases her slash penetration. She's really good at dispelling things and dropping healing power. Has an interesting cross-shaped AoE hit right there. She does have re-raise force, which will give her re-raise and increase her AoE resistance by 15 while she has it. I think that's really good. She has a physical shield 3 times for herself. That is an agility magic buff for her allies. This is a very powerful move right here. Very powerful TP move. Resist and Shell is a 25% magic damage shield and magic resistance 25 for self. So really here, some interesting things to pick from. You have a physical shield or a magic shield. She can kind of go either way. That's fun. This looks like a pretty fun unit. What about her limit break? She doesn't have one because she's an MR unit. I should have seen that coming. But she, like Howlett, also has Rune Knight. And then Operative is a weird one to me because Operative scales off of attack, whereas her main job scales off of magic. So why would you ever run Operative? Maybe for the evasion buff and aggro drop, but I doubt it. Okay, what else do we have coming? We do have a new sword, Flower Ring. Probably called something different in Global, but this is Howlett's sword. Is not just for him, for any of these jobs you see on the screen, 200% chance to take 10% less magic damage when your HP is above 70%. And then when your HP drops below 70%, you have AoE resist 15. This is Fryevia's sword. Fryevia would love this sword. If you're a Fryevia player, here you go. It also has slash attack resistance pin 20, so it is good on Howlett or other slash attackers if you want them to kind of bruise her out a little bit with this top stat line. The magic version has 158 magic. The accuracy version has 24 accuracy. Rune Staff is getting a +6. The +6 is adding magic attack to it. So it's still a healing staff, but now it also has magic attack 10, and the magic version goes up to 187, which is pretty cool. Like, that's 31 more magic. That's significant. I like the Rune Staff upgrade if you want to run it. The Anti-Ibarra Anti-Demon Pendant. Now, this is mostly a PvE piece of gear if you're fighting demons. You can build the shield or barrier version. Those bows go to 17 with the +6 upgrade. The Demon Killer goes up from 20 to 50. I think it was, yeah, it goes up from 30 to 50. So that's the buff right here. This now has 50 Demon Killer on it. That's pretty crazy. So that's coming down the line. And then Whitecap is getting its +6 as well. Still a very niche piece of gear. The defense and spirit version goes from 10 and 10 to 14 or 14. And it's still charm, paralyze, and mobilize resist, but it gains magic resistance 7%. So there you go. That is the stuff that's coming down the pipe in about, 4 months or so for us global players. If you're excited about those things, maybe put some Visior to the side. If not, hey, we're in the middle of the 3rd anniversary, right? It's about to hit. Throw that Visior away. It's time to, the stay strong time is over. Drop that Viz. Go get what you want. Get your Sephiroths, your Alphonses when they roll out, your Dark Espers, whatever's coming. Addison Rae, maybe? We'll see. Wish we knew when she was coming. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace.